Boogeyman Ben.
Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone had a great day. Today's video is going to be on a movie and Blu-ray that this Blu-ray came out beginning of summer. I'm going to say late May. I was able to pick it up right at the beginning of July this year, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit. This is a movie that came out in the 80s. It was a movie that I had always seen in the like the VHS, back when I used to rent tapes. I used to see the box cover for it, and it would have the Adidas sneaker with the knife going through it. And I always wanted to watch the movie, but I actually didn't watch the movie. First time I watched the movie was a couple years ago. I'm going to say back in 2012 was the first time I saw it, and I really enjoyed it. And when I found out that Scream Factory was going to be putting out a special edition of the movie, I really wanted to get the film and have that special edition. If you haven't figured it out, based on the shirt I'm wearing, the movie I'm talking about is Sleepaway Camp. And of course, this is the Scream Factory release. So what I'm going to talk about is my thoughts on the film. Also talk about the cast and the director, the writer, and then also focus on some of the special features on this special edition Blu-ray DVD combo. And I hope everyone looks forward to this review. Please stay tuned. After a horrible boating accident kills her family, Angela, a shy and sullen young girl, moves in with her eccentric Aunt Martha alongside her protective cousin Ricky. One summer, Martha sends the kids to Camp Arawak. Soon after their arrival, a series of bizarre and increasingly violent accidents begins to claim the lives of various campers. Who is the twisted individual behind these murders? The disclosure of the murderer's identity is one of the most shocking climaxes in the history of American cinema. For the cast, you have Felissa Rose as Angela, Jonathan Tiersten as Ricky, Karen Fields as Judy, Christopher Collett as Paul, Mike Kellen as Mel, Catherine Kamhi as Meg, Paul D'Angelo as Ronnie, Thomas Evendell as Mike, and Desiree Gould as Aunt Martha. The movie was written and directed by Robert Hiltzik. Now in the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, which is really nice, you get the slip cover, you get the slip cover, and then you can flip the art on the inside to be the original cover art. Up, and of course you have the Blu-ray and the DVD. As you can see, if you take out the DVD copy, you can flip the artwork to be the original cover. The original poster art for the film. And you have some terrific special features on this. You have a new commentary with stars Felissa Rose and Jonathan Tiersten. Original commentary with director and writer Robert Hiltzik, Felissa Rose, and webmaster Jeff Hayes. New interviews with cast and crew, Sleepaway Camp scrapbook, short film Judy by Jeff Hayes. Just fantastic special features. The documentary on it is really cool because it actually interviews many of the cast that are still with us. Reflecting on this amazing, campy horror film. So yeah, there's many people that have talked about this film. I absolutely love Sleepaway Camp. I've only seen it a few times. I actually rewatched it just recently. It was probably about the fourth time that I've watched it. The first time I saw it, I had heard the rumors about the infamous ending, that it's a shocking ending. Of course, there were several Sleepaway Camp sequels. I have seen Return to Sleepaway Camp, but I have not seen the second and third film. The Return to Sleepaway Camp was the fourth film in the series, and I don't own any of them outside of the original. The second and third films are very hard to come by, but I have seen Return to Sleepaway Camp at Rasputin's, and I will pick it up eventually. But yes, this is a fantastic film. Typical 80s film, just fantastic. There's things in this that really just crack me up, and I think it's just the reaction shots. One thing that the filmmakers do, is that when something happens, they hold upon somebody's reaction for a long time, and then they hold upon the actual shocking or gory event that has taken place, and it's so different. I also just think it's got some really creepy imagery. The cast is great. I mean, totally 80s cast. I mean, don't take it too seriously. I do think Felicia Rose, Jonathan Tiersten, and Christopher Collett are fantastic in this. I knew Christopher Collett. He was the only actor from this film that I had seen in other films. I'd seen him in the movies like Firstborn and Manhattan Project, and I was always a fan of him as a kid. I thought he was a good actor. But yeah, this is I think it's a great slasher film. It's totally 80s. I love the 80s. I mean, there's part I grew up in the 80s and early 90s, so the 80s really has a special place in my heart, and I just miss films like this. They just don't make films like this anymore. It's very unconventional. It's not like Friday the 13th. It's not like any 80s film, I feel like. It's its own beast, and I think that's what's so unique and fun about it, and why this film has endured and become the cult hit that it has. Absolutely love Sleepaway Camp, the film. If I had to give the film a rating, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I love the film very much, and I love the cast, and that ending is so fucking creepy. It's one of the creepiest endings in a film that I've ever seen. And believe me, watching it for the first time, I couldn't get it out of my head. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen the film, but just know that you're in for quite a different ride with Sleepaway Camp. It's a fun film. The Scream Factory packaging and the special features are totally worth it. I definitely recommend picking this up if you're a fan of the film. It's just fantastic. Just like every Scream Factory release, I love that company right now, and I can't wait for some of the other fantastic releases they have coming up, specifically the Halloween 15-disc box set, which we got coming up in a couple weeks. And that's pretty much all I've got to say about Sleepaway Camp. So again, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this, and please stay tuned for some more videos coming from me very, very soon. Hope everyone has a great day. Take it easy. Peace.